Hey guys, MCU Collector here with my final ranking video for 2020. This is my top 10 figures of 2020. Now this is going to be kind of my own personal favorite, so it's going to be a mixture of lines, and it may not even necessarily kind of equal out to what I did with like the Marvel Legends ones and things like that. These are ones that just really stood out to me for whatever reason. You know, the figure may not be the best in any particular sense, but something that I really enjoyed. So here, let's go on to my top 10. No honorable mentions here. We'll roll right into it, starting with number 10. Okay, the number 10 spot goes to the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. This is the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger, Trini herself. What a fantastic release. Almost kind of a botched release at first. It became super hard to find, but then it started coming out more and more solid cases through the online retailers, things like that, so it wasn't so bad, whereas the Pink Ranger is like ridiculous now, I guess. But this figure was fantastic. In terms of the Mighty Morphin figures, the head sculpts haven't been fantastic. Jason has a pretty good one. Tommy has a nice one, but Kimberly I thought was good, but a lot of people don't like it, and it can be better for sure. Billy was bad. Both Zack heads not good. So all kinds of things just kind of going against those head sculpts. So here with Trini, and I don't have it with me, she had the best one. I keep all my figures with their helmets on, so you know, I guess it doesn't matter in the long run for me anyway, because I never display them with those. But it was a fantastic release. So Mighty Morphin I love in the Power Rangers. So for number 10 we have the Yellow Ranger. On to number 9. Okay, the number 9 figure goes to the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat line. This is the first Spawn figure from the game. This one was a big deal because it was a highly articulated Spawn figure that hasn't been done. Now we have that one that's still upcoming from the Kickstarter, which I have not received mine yet. I know some people worldwide have. I think some people in the States may have also. Who knows when that's actually going to arrive? Mine hasn't yet. But in terms of an articulated Spawn, this really opened my eyes to what McFarlane can do. Yes, the Fortnite figures kind of did too, but aesthetically and how the joints are on this one really helps stand out. And really, as you know, the DC Multiverse line kind of started to release, this one kind of made a big impression on me, if that makes sense. So this was the botched release version with the sword for, you know, I guess McFarlane didn't anticipate the demand or whatever the case may have been, but super limited quantities that got shipped out to Walmart. Online was pretty difficult to get. Yes, we got, you know, a few different releases after that with different weapons that became easier and easier, but this first original with the sword definitely was a little bit tricky to find, but I am very happy to have it in my collection. I am very, very pleased with it. I got to test it out and look at it at New York Toy Fair last year, which was awesome, and then to get it in the stores on the day that it was, you know, set to release in Walmart's on that release, I was very happy to have it, and I think it is an outstanding figure. One, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan from the game, you want to pick it up. If you're a Spawn fan, definitely pick up. So my number 9. On to number 8. Okay, and the number 8 spot goes to the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. This is the Beskar Armor Din Djarin, which was the team-up pack or the build-up pack that came with the child. So awesome accessories, the Pedro Pascal head sculpt that I think is good, not great, and the fact that we have the helmet that is removable like that, as opposed to just like interchanging the head, I think is pretty cool because you can get some awesome type of pictures and things like that of him removing the helmet. So solid release, and I'm not a Star Wars Black Series guy, right? My Star Wars collection consists of any of the retro Kenner inspired cards, but I did pick up quite a few of the Mandalorian show figures, not all of them, but I was picky and choosy. This one is a definite win for me. I really like the figure. Yeah, there we go. Number 7. Okay, the number 7 in my top 10 action figures for 2020 goes to the Venompool Build-A-Figure. What an outstanding figure. It's based on a video game, a mobile game, of course. I don't know how many people play it. I think it is a pretty popular game. I actually really liked Future Fight, but it didn't seem like that was all that popular. So I never really played Contest of Champions too much. Every now and then I went in there, but I didn't really do a whole lot with it, but an awesome and interesting character design. You know, when Deadpool gets the Venom symbiote, this is what happens from that. So it is awesome. I believe this character is now in the comic books. It may have a similar look to it, but it is a gamer-verse figure, but a great Build-A-Figure. Definitely the best Build-A-Figure of 2020 for Marvel Legends. So he comes in at my number 7 for 2020. On to number 6. Okay, number 6 goes to the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. I know this figure has issues. The missing diamond on the chest, the no white paint on the teeth of around the visor for his helmet. I don't even care. The figure is great. It is the accurate suit as opposed to the Fighting Spirit version that we got. So I was very, 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 very happy with it. So my number 6, Tommy Oliver, the evil Green Ranger, number 6. On to number 5. Okay, number 5 goes to the Marvel Legends Retro Spider-Man. The all-new body mold is fantastic. The new head sculpt, better articulation, not the best articulation, but better articulation, drop-down hips, all of that good stuff in a Spider-Man figure. The card for that wave was just amazing with the Spider-Man animated series inspired card back. Really love it. So number 5, the Marvel Legends Retro Spider-Man. On to number 4. Okay, the number 4 spot goes to the Hasbro 6-inch G.I. Joe Classified Series Deluxe Snake Eyes. This was the first G.I. Joe 6-inch figure, the first Classified Series figure to release. This is what introduced us into the line, and what a fantastic release it was. The entire packaging was just absolutely beautiful. The figure looks good. I know it's not the classic look that everybody really wanted, but I do really like this, so he is my number 4. He is the first of 3 Snake Eyes figures that we are, as of now, been announced. We know that there is a movie Snake Eyes figure that was supposed to have come out, but since the movie got pushed back, we haven't gotten that. So there's this one, the regular release, and then there is the newly announced as of yesterday, the Fortnite G.I. Joe collab 0-point edition of Snake Eyes. You guys let me know in the comments below. Did you put in your order? I know it's a year out, which is pretty damn ridiculous. I know $40 is a lot for a relatively small amount of accessories. I am still very happy with it. I have a feeling that the packaging is probably going to be similar to the deluxe Snake Eyes that we got. At least I'm hoping. We shall see. Time will tell. A freaking year, an entire year. I get it's ridiculous, but I'm still pretty excited about it. I think it looks really good. My son just got the skin in Fortnite, and he's playing right now while the TV is on mute while I record this video, and I know he's excited, so I can't wait. On to the number 3 figure in my top 10 for 2020. Number 3 goes to the movie Deadpool figure. A movie Deadpool figure. Let me repeat. Movie Deadpool figure. I'm a movie figure guy. That's my thing. So we actually got a Deadpool figure, something I never thought would actually happen. So Hasbro nailed it on this figure. I'm extremely happy about it. I don't even need to say anything more. A movie Deadpool figure. He is my number 3. On to my number 2. My number 2 figure in my top 10 for 2020 is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Missions Cobra Island Cobra Trooper Target exclusive. This was a pain in the ass. I get it. I know a lot of you guys unfortunately missed out on this figure. It is a fantastic figure though. It really is. Now, the Cobra Infantry figure that's coming out in the wide release, that one's cool. Yeah, it's the same figure but different colors, less accessories though. So this figure just looks and stands out above that one because I really like the black vest and the more tactical look that it implies as opposed to the entire thing being all one color. That's still going to be a solid figure, don't get me wrong, but this one just looks a hell of a lot better, so I was very happy to pick it up. I really like it, just the things you could do with this guy in the helmet, the goggles, the not helmet, the not goggles, all of that, the armband, everything. I just really love this figure. I don't know why, it just stands out so much to me. The design of it is awesome. I really like the head sculpt, everything about it. The Cobra Trooper, my number 2 figure of 2020. Now on to my number 1, which I'm gonna, to be fair, probably shouldn't be number 1, but it is. Okay, my number 1 figure for 2020 is the Hot Toys release, the Spider-Man Homecoming Iron Man Mark 47. Now, this one is not fair. I get it. It's a hot toy. It should be damn good, but this one is one that I wanted for so long before the reissue was announced. I wanted it, but it, can't afford the $1,000 that it was going for on the secondary market. But what an absolute beautiful piece. Now, I know I've seen comments from a lot of folks that said it's even the best Iron Man release. So that includes all the Iron Man from his own solo movie, from the Avengers ones and whatnot. Just a fantastic one of the best Tony Stark head sculpts that has been released. Just a beautiful piece. I know it's a reissue, so technically not new, I guess. It's new to me. I got it in 2020. I love the damn thing. He is my number one. It is my own personal top 10 favorite for 2020, and he just looks absolutely stunning and beautiful and amazing. And unfortunately, he's been sitting in the box since I got him because I don't really have a proper place to put him, but I do have another Detolf that I will be that I'm getting, and I will have all my Hot Toys in that particular Detolf. So soon he will be displayed in all his gloriness. But there it is. Let's zoom in so you can take a better look at some of them, because I never did a review or anything like that, but let's take a look at some of the awesome details this guy has. Okay, so just looking at the Iron Man, the Hot Toys is on a whole other level. This thing is ridiculous. The die cast, everything. There's the little weathered, scratched paint apps that they put onto the chest plate around the red and everything. Just the details. This thing is just so incredible. I freaking love it. There are some moving parts and stuff to it so you can do the articulation and things like that, but just what an absolute stunning, beautiful piece. I freaking love this thing. Like some of these flaps and stuff on the back come up, just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna turn some of these lights on for you guys to see how cool it looks. Okay, so it's all dark, so you can kind of see where the lights are on this guy throughout the entire figure. Even there on his leg, just looks incredible. So let's turn on some of these lights so you can still see it. So there it is. Even on the helmet, the lights just looks incredible. Oh, this thing is just absolutely amazing. I highly recommend everyone should at least own one Hot Toys of your favorite character or something from your favorite movie or whatever the case may be. But here, the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 47. Let's take a look at that Tony Stark head sculpt. And there is the Tony Stark head sculpt, and just look at how amazing that is. So incredibly lifelike. It is insane. Okay, so there it is, folks. My number one figure in my top 10 for 2020, the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 47. You guys let me know down in the comments below what your top 10 figures of 2020 were, what you think of my list. If you guys liked the video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, thank you for watching.